It is December. That means it is time to get into the Christmas spirit by watching Christmas movies with your loved ones, or maybe just even by yourself. In this video, I'm going to give you 10 Christmas movies that you need to watch for this holiday season. Welcome back to the channel. I love making videos like this, and if you like watching these types of videos, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below, and also consider hitting the subscribe button if you are brand new to this channel. And I make content on a weekly basis, and I just absolutely love making lists and videos just like this. So I know that I'm still not in my normal setup, so I'm still making another video at my desk, but I do have some good posters here for you to kind of look at, so you don't have to always just look at my face. Anyway, I'm going to give you 10 recommendations for movies that you should watch during this Christmas holiday season, and I'm going to start right now. The first one I recommend is going to be a horror movie, and that is going to be Black Christmas, the original 1974 Black Christmas. One of the greatest slashers of all time. It's one of my favorite movies that I like to watch every single Christmas. And this is not anything like the two remakes, okay? I think the early 2000s remake is not terrible, but the one from last year is a pile of garbage that you should never watch in your life. But this is a movie that is a lot of fun. There's some really nice slasher elements to it. There's some creepiness about it. And the movie, with what they were given on the budget that they were given, it really does shine. There's a lot of really cool moments, and you have that Christmas feeling throughout the movie as the movie looks so cold. It's, placed during the Christmas season, so you get all the Christmas lights, all the Christmas galore. And then also, there's a lot of snow in this movie, and it's one that I love watching, especially if you're a horror buff. Definitely make sure you check out Black Christmas this year, and the one from 1974 specifically. Please don't watch the 2019 one, because that movie just sucks. My second recommendation for you this Christmas season is to watch the movie Life is Beautiful. I know what you're going to say, Nick, this is not really a Christmas movie. I don't care. It still kind of puts you in a good holiday mood, even though it does kind of wreck you in a way because it is very depressing. I think this is a good Christmas movie in a way, because Christmas is all about giving. It's all about family. It's all about being around with loved ones. And Life is Beautiful offers us that. This is an Italian film that absolutely wrecked me the first time I watched it. It's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life. I don't know why it's not on Criterion yet.
I declare bankruptcy!
I love this movie, and this is a movie that definitely, I think if you've never seen it, the Christmas season and time might be the most appropriate time to watch this film. It's not really your typical Christmas movie. I mean, it deals with the Holocaust, but it is the happiest Holocaust movie that you will ever watch, even though the movie does pack a punch and it really just makes you cry incessantly. My next pick goes to my friend Nate's favorite movie of all time, It's a Wonderful Life. I saw this for the first time last Christmas, and I'm going to watch it again this Christmas. This is such a great classic movie that, yes, it's only really a Christmas movie because of the final act of the film, but it's a movie, again, that has a lot of great emotional beats, a lot like what Life is Beautiful is. And this is a movie, though, that is very relevant to today's standards. It's really about someone who has never been able to really live their own life and have their own experiences based on things that have happened around them, the circumstances that they've just find themselves in. And Jimmy Stewart in this movie is phenomenal. I really love his performance in this film. And it's one of those movies that I just absolutely love and really adore, actually. I only watched it once, but I really cannot wait to watch this movie again and explore more about this film, because this is just a great feel-good movie, and it's basically a little bit of a redemption story for Jimmy Stewart's character. The fourth recommendation for this Christmas season is going to be the Christmas movie Elf. Everyone loves Elf. This is a great comedy. I think this movie's hilarious. It was directed by Jon Favreau. Will Ferrell is hilarious in this movie as Buddy the Elf. There are some laugh-out-loud moments, and I watch this movie every single Christmas without fail. It is easily one of the most enjoyable experiences about the holidays, is being able to actually watch Elf, because it's a movie that is just so dumb at times, but that's what you love about it. I love Will Ferrell's character of Buddy. I love Zooey Deschanel in this movie. I think she is phenomenal in a lot of the things that she chooses to do. James Caan is so great in this movie as kind of like this very pessimistic, very stubborn father to Buddy the Elf's character. And it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun to be had with this movie, and there are some moments where you really get that Christmas holiday joy and that Christmas magic sprinkled throughout this hilarious movie that I think is one of the classic and iconic Christmas movies of the past 20 years. My fifth recommendation is going to go to another comedy. And I know that this one gets a lot of hate. I get it. I already know. Some people are really going to hate this movie. Specifically, my friend Trevor from Film Geeks and probably Chris from Film Stocked. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey edition. I love this movie. I watch it every Christmas. It's a lot of fun. Look, again, this is not a good movie, okay? It's not. It's really a guilty pleasure, but I have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to watch it again this Christmas. I bought it on Blu-ray specifically to watch it on Christmas. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies to watch. I think I just have so much nostalgia with this movie. And Jim Carrey is so over the top in this film. I just love it. I love it. What's not to love about his over the top performance in this movie? Max, get my cloak. I love it. It's so quotable. I don't care. Call me dumb. My next recommendation is going to be Home Alone, the original with Macaulay Culkin. This is a great film. A lot of hilarious moments in this movie, but yet this is also a very good Christmas story. In a way, this movie kind of able to embed what Christmas actually is. And almost as a child, it has a child sensibility to it where as a child, you kind of always wondered, at least for me anyway, what it would be like not having your parents around if they left you and you were home by yourself as a little kid during the Christmas season. And that's what we get to see with Kevin McAllister in this film. There's some amazing sequences and some amazing gags that they pull in this movie. Home Alone traps that are in this film are just some of the best. Joe Pesci is so funny in this movie. I've never really seen a performance where Joe Pesci is really hilarious to me because he's always been like this disgruntled old man who, you know, is kind of a gangster. And in this movie, it's not that way at all. And it's just so much fun and I love it. The next recommendation for you to watch during Christmas time. This one might be a little cheesy, but I'm going to go with Tim Allen's Santa Claus, the original. I really like this movie. I think it has a lot to say about the Christmas season. Clearly, it's about Tim Allen's character becoming Santa. And I've always had fun with this. It's a fun Disney movie. It's nothing too amazing or too spectacular. It's one that I have fun with. And I think that if you have small kids, I think they would enjoy this movie as well, as there's some really funny things that they do with this movie. And there are also 2 sequels that you could watch if you want to. I would probably just rather say watch the second one because it's decent. The third one is terrible. But really the first one is like the only good one, to be completely honest with you. My next recommendation is going to be the Christmas movie, Mr. Kruegers Christmas. This is a television film that stars Jimmy Stewart as the titular character. And I only watched this for like the first time just a couple of years ago. It's a television movie, actually. I actually really enjoyed it. It's not necessarily to the same vein as some of the other movies that I've listed. It's very well acted, and I think that the movie has a lot to kind of say about what the meaning of Christmas is. And I always really just enjoy watching this movie during the holiday. Also got like a kind of a little bit more of a spiritual and religious message within the context of this actual film. So I think that that's really important for you to understand before you go into watching this film. But this is a movie that I think is very wholesome. It's very good for the family. And it really just kind of puts you into the mood of Christmas. The last 2 I'm going to give real quick. A Christmas Carol, any of them, preferably the older ones because the newer ones kind of suck, especially the one with the Jim Carrey animated one. I don't like that one, but I think Christmas Carols, you have to watch one of them. You could watch either like the play or I guess it's kind of a cheating answer, but like I really like watching every year, at least trying to find like some of the older ones, some of the ones that I've never seen before. Watch one of the Christmas Carols. If you want to watch the animated one, that's fine. I mean, essentially it's the same story. Find some of them to be way better than others. And the last movie that I'm going to say you should watch this Christmas season. This one's kind of cheating, but I want to put it on there because why not? It's coming out on Christmas Day. Soul. That is right. Pixar's Soul. I cheated. I gave you Soul, but dang it, doesn't that movie look amazing? I think it's going to be the best movie of the year. I cannot wait to watch that on Christmas Day. It's going to be a real treat. That's it. That's my list. Those are 10 Christmas movies that you should watch during the holiday season. Let me know other picks that you guys have down below in the comment section of this video. I'm always interested to hearing what you guys have to say about this. What do you guys think about my list? What did I leave off? What did you not agree with? Let me know down below in the comment section. I am sorry for kind of baiting you at the end with Soul, but I really just, I think everyone needs to watch Soul. It's coming to Disney Plus on Christmas. Come on, let's do it! Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you like this type of content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below. I would greatly appreciate the support. Consider hitting the subscribe button if you are brand new to the channel. We make videos every single week. And as always, guys, I will see you in my next video. Peace.